Your income is 10,000 rand, your expenses are 13,000 rand. Already you know you are in a deficit. It's not a debate. The country is not making money. If you are an individual and you know you don't make money, already you know you don't make enough money, you are in a 3,000 rand deficit if you earn 10,000 and you spend 13,000, and you can't negotiate some of the expenses like your rent, your food, your traveling, your health expenses. You can't negotiate those expenses. As an individual, you must be creative. Find ways to make money. Some people choose to go and do sport betting. Some people choose to go and hustle, have side hustles, so they can make extra money. So as a country, if you're looking at South Africa right now, we're making money, but we're not making enough money to cover how much money it takes to take care of the country, including everybody within the borders of South Africa. I don't want to dwell into other political issues like your foreigners, illegal foreigners, and many other things that make us lose money. So I want us to focus on the budget, because many people are focusing on the VAT. And when I bring up why it is essential for VAT to go up, people don't want to listen. I'll try and say it with a smile. VAT is going up. There is no debate about it. You have already received SMSs from your Vodacom, your MTN, your Cell C, your Telcom, people who offer you services. They have already sent you SMSs to say, guys, VAT is going up. You saw in the announcement. So we are going to increase our prices. We are going to adjust our prices. The prices that we had communicated earlier, beginning of this year, they are going to change slightly because of VAT. I received SMSs from my bank to say that, Eugene, we're going to increase. My Capitec said so. My FNB has already sent me messages to say that things are going to go up. Excuse me, guys, but this affects. It is not a conspiracy. It is not my opinion that you have already received an SMS. It's a fact. You have been informed that prices will go up. So I don't want us to dwell in the VAT issue, because whenever I bring it up, you don't want to listen, you don't want to engage, you don't want to debate. So the matter of the fact is, let's look at the budget of the country. That's how much money we make. This is how much money we spend. We are already in a deficit. Now, I told you that we make about 2 trillion and 220 billion. So that's 2.2 trillion. We spend 2.59 or 2.6 trillion. So in other words, you are short by 300 billion to 390 billion. So you are in a shortfall for that much money. Now let's look at how much money does the government receive in tax. How much money do we receive in tax? We receive about 800 billion rands in income tax, salaries tax, pay as you earn. You get to do your work, you get paid, you get taxed. That amount of money as a whole, as a country, the amount of money that the government or SARS receive as a result of employees is about 800 to 810 billion rands. And then when it comes to VAT, the goods that we are producing in the country, how much money does the government make or collect as a result of VAT? That's about 490 billion rands. Take that. We are in a deficit for 400 already. We are in a deficit. We don't have enough money. You make 2.2, you spend 2.6. So you're already in a hole for 400 billion rands. And then I'm telling you that according to facts, SARS reports, government, Ministry of Finance report, they only collect 490 billion as a result of tax that we are collecting on VAT, on goods going in and out, goods going, around, circulating within the borders of this country. That's how much money we make on that. So if you look at the 400 or 499 billion we collect on VAT, and you look at the deficit we have, you already know we are in a bad situation. And there are also other taxes that we collect from businesses. That's about 330 billion. So government only collects about 330 billion from companies that are registered. This is business tax. This is corporate tax. That amount of money, you can already see that when you build it up, when you add 800 billion, you add 330 billion, you add 490 billion, you are already getting to the 2 trillion that we're talking about. The 2 trillion that we're talking about, which is already not enough. So when people say that The government of South Africa is corrupt. I won't disagree. I live in South Africa. It's not a conspiracy, But we have a tendency of always bringing up the issue that the government is chowing money, but we forget to look at how much money do they have. If I'm a parent and I make 10,000 rand and my kids, they see the things we are doing in the house, they see the things that are happening. They don't question the fact that the things that are happening, the things that we spend money on, is way more than how much I make as a parent.